Hello, good evening. How's the gig economy going? How's the gig community doing? It was very bizarre today. I went out earlier because I didn't drive all night the second half of the day. I hung in there 3 hours. Yeah, we'll say 3 hours. And even earlier today, I did two deliveries. They were busy, and I don't mind waiting, but I don't appreciate being told 2 minutes, and I stand there for 20. And I actually said something nicely to a place. I'm like, it's a beautiful day. It was early today. I got up, I got dressed, I got out because I had a feeling it's just not busy. It's not a slam dunk, you know? And I didn't want to waste my time. If I go out, I want to earn money. And I said, it's a beautiful morning. I don't mind waiting. But you told me 2 minutes. And as the clock was right there, I was like, it's been 20 minutes. And I could have went for a walk because now I'm working online a lot and driving. If I could squeeze in a 15-minute walk there, a 20-minute walk there, do that 3 times a day, I don't mind waiting. I want to move around. I don't want to just sit there and waste time. So you gotta let them know. It's just there was no argument. I didn't make a scene like many drivers do. They huff and they puff and they act weird. It's like, well, talk to the people, let them know. There's always something else to do. And then my second order of the day, it was like 10 to 11 in the morning, and the order was confirmed when I pulled up. And there's no cars around, plenty of parking. Said, I don't even know if this place is open. So I walked in, and the guy's panicking. And I've been in their shoes. The guy's panicking. I'm like, sir, would you like me to come back in 15, 20 minutes? It's a beautiful day. I don't mind going for a walk. And it was a beautiful day, and I was in a nice area, and I enjoyed the view. But I waited, 2 times 20 minutes. You don't earn money like that. You earn very little money like that. Then I squeezed in a few Ubers, and then I went for another walk because it was just so friggin' beautiful out this weekend. I did the same thing yesterday. I love this weather. Chill in the air, the sun is out. And I walked yesterday morning. So I did a few. I went back home. I'm working online. I'm making headway. Felt great. I wasn't going to go out tonight. I was so productive and I did such a great job. I said, I could use a few extra bucks. And what happens? I only earned a few extra bucks every place I went to tonight. A wait, and I waited out at Chipotle for 30 minutes. And I went for a walk. There was plenty of people waiting. They made an announcement, the workers, because they were slammed and they had a line of people. And they said, we're letting you know we are working as fast as possible. Everyone was there to pick up. Nobody's sitting there eating. We are very short staffed, and that is the way it is. It's going to be a little while. And they meant it. And they were cruising. So I wait 30 minutes. I let the customer know I'm waiting on the restaurant. I drive it. I finally get the order. And again, I didn't mind. I went for a stroll. It's a beautiful night. It was earlier this evening. And I drop it off at the home. The front door is open. I can hear the parents or adults in the house, two young people at the door. I drop off. I have the mask on. I drop it off. Said, enjoy your food. I wasn't even 2 minutes away. I didn't even get to the main road yet. And they're questioning, they're saying items are missing. So I pull over. I said, I'm sorry to hear that. Order was confirmed, and it was. It was confirmed. That order, I went out of my way to confirm because I waited a long time. And we were talking, and the woman took action to confirm. And she even looked at the order. That's why that went down like that. They were doing their job. And they said, well, I wrote back, I'm really sorry to hear that. I'm just a delivery person. Order was confirmed. And they immediately wrote back, we already contacted Grubhub. We requested a refund. You did all that in less than 2 minutes? I mean, by the time I got into my car and I drove away, I made a left, they were texting me. I was like, I don't believe these people got Grubhub on the phone. Now, the last order, I delivered a large ice cream shake. And I delivered to a right on the water dead end. And I went to go turn around, and the guy came out of his home. They're like little tiny homes on this tiny street. He just walked up to my car. He goes, did they give you ice cream? And I was like, the ice cream shake. He goes, no, ice cream too. It was a sealed package. That one was sealed. Chipotle was in a big brown bag, but the bags in the bag were sealed. But I waited, I didn't know what to do. I said, I'm really sorry. Um, the guy was like, it's okay. What are you going to do? It was a sealed bag. You only could do so much. But today was like pulling teeth, guys. I'm happy I went out for a little bit here and there. I'm really happy the headway I'm making at online. But it was very, very hard to earn money on a Sunday today. And the few orders I took from Uber earlier today, they were far, and I said yes. And they were. One was Franklin Square, no traffic. I flew right there. I picked it up in Merrick, and that guy gave me a $5.18 tip. So it was worth it. It was worth it, but no traffic. 4 miles, but I got there really quick. Then I did it from the same place in Merrick. I dropped it off to Oceanside. That's far distance for mediocre money, but again, I made a decent tip. I could continue to deliver, but I don't want to stay out. I was shocked that I was even in the mood to come out tonight. I skipped yesterday. I took yesterday off. Friday was nothing to write home about. Must be a new person in the building. I've never seen him. So you got to be, it's just, I just don't believe that it wasn't even 2 minutes, and you already told me you were in touch with Grubhub and you requested a refund. Okay, it was a $17 payout, but I waited 30 minutes. That's a long time to wait. You don't make money that way, but it is a little bit of money every day. I want to give a few shout outs. I paid attention. Now I can look at you. Thank you for listening. I did listen to Sarah Elizabeth. She had a great video with her son, and she hit 5,000 subscribers. That's something to be proud of. She did it old-fashioned work, running a YouTube channel. She did great. And her 9-year-old son was helping video recording. Very good video. Check it out. She's the Uber queen. She's definitely into Uber. Oh, I guess we're back. So definitely check out those channels. And while I was going about my day, I have listened to, I think it's a community. It's called the Rideshare Hub, and they have different people, and I guess they're all connected. But there's one guy I really watch. His name is Dylan. He lives in California. He's a younger guy, and he gives a lot of updates of what's going on in the industry. And he spoke about a Lyft driver got arrested, and they tracked him because of the tracking devices on the apps. The guy did wrong. His background check was horrible, or it was Uber or Lyft or something like that. One of the drivers, but rideshare, and that background was really bad. But they were allowed to drive people around, and he was arrested. He had a bad background check. So if you have a bad background, you still get hired. You know, nobody's watching over you. It's not like a company and you're going into a store and you're being watched. And there's nothing wrong with second chances. But this background check on this person that got arrested, he did something horrible, and they found him because of the tracking device on the apps. I thought that was some story. I was like, wow. I thought I could read it without glasses. Miami drivers got it. That could happen anywhere, though, right? So I found that interesting, guys. Be careful. And he also spoke about self driving cars, which I wholeheartedly believe in. They already have them out there. This woman was arrested because she was watching The View while she was giving someone a ride in a self driving car. And um, they analyzed her actions in the car. She had plenty of time to step on the brake, and she didn't. She wasn't paying attention. She was relying too much on the self-driving. These cars, the cars, there's many of them out there. They're getting the world ready for artificial intelligence. That's what all that 5G is about, and it's already in the works. And he speaks about. His name is Dylan from the Rideshare Hub. That these companies, they spend millions. I believe they spend billions, and they can't wait. And Amazon's even in that too. They cannot wait to have self-driving cars delivering food. It's not that far off. You have people driving people around in self-driving cars, but you still have to pay attention. You're still doing a job. You got to make sure the mechanics, the electronics of the automobile, it's you can't rely too much on it. You just can't. So I would check out those channels, Nikki Marie, Sarah Elizabeth, the Rideshare Hub. I took a break from Paid to Drive today and the whole weekend. I took off yesterday. I just wasn't feeling it. And after going out today, earlier, and tonight, I just refuse to get angry because I'm grateful that it's a little money at all. It just seems like they can't keep up with demand in the places anymore because they have less staff in the places working, and they seem to have more drivers out in the field wanting to pick up orders to drop it off to the customers. That's the kind of day it was today. I should have wrote down everything. There was one more thing. Well, I know it's coming to an end that I'm not doing it as often. I still love listening to what's going on in the rideshare community because I want to see the transition to self-driving vehicles, cars dropping off food. I feel it's not that far away. And I really do appreciate YouTube channels that stay on top of that niche. It's such great entertainment. I really do enjoy staying on top of it. But I also I appreciated all the I drove a lot last year, and I had to. It was a choice. I still had to work, so I did it. But doing the YouTube channels and the lives made it a lot less boring, a lot more fun. It helped me build up a channel. I learned a lot about other channels and what's going on. It led me to so many other things. Delivering food led me to teaching myself how to invest in the stock market. That's how I learned about Robinhood and Webull, which led me to so much more. So I don't regret that. Another thing that's been on my mind is all the experience I got out in the field. People could put down delivery driving, but I experienced the things I learned out in the field, the people that I delivered to, people with less than I, people same class as I, people with a lot more money than me. I got to see what's really out there. And there are a lot of different kind and type, and the wealth in the United States, it's so uneven, you know. Capitalism. You learn a lot when you're out in the field. And you don't a delivery driver, you just learn so much. You just do. And everything that I learned in the field led me to what's going on now online. And it's helping me build my other channel. Everything's connected. I just you retrack your journey. I didn't learn this kind of stuff when I went and worked at a restaurant and just worked for two places for a long time. I didn't learn this kind of stuff when I worked at the food store. Besides that, I really didn't do any other jobs. I was in the restaurant business, and I gave working in the food store a chance. And I hung in there 3.5 years, but my health just kept going down. It was too much. And then it led me to here. I wouldn't change a thing now because I say be an independent, create your own employment. Nothing wrong with having a secure part time job. Know all your finances. Have full control over your, um, I guess, financial security, financial standing, your investments, your money. Know exactly everything going on. It all led me to here. And I still find that, I mean, I just learned so much from the rideshare community, the food delivery community, and it just kept getting better. And then I did the research and I learned and I did the research. I will never knock it. Sometimes it was a little isolating, an entrepreneurial path if you're not in a group of people doing the same thing you're doing. That's why I really like that guy, Dylan. He's an entrepreneur. I really like him because of that. Um, Not everyone's cut out for it because not many people can do it. It was the right, it just all led to what's about to happen. And I am succeeding online. And I got a lot, I have a lot. It's guys, doing rideshare, delivering led me to here. It got me here. And it's only going to get better. Nothing wrong with a modest day paycheck, working hard and all that stuff. So thanks for listening. I hope you and take the time to visit the other channels. I'm still going to follow it, and there's a lot more to come. Delivering led me to so much more. It just built up everything else. It's a great community. Okay, thanks for listening. I really do appreciate it. Nikki Marie, Sarah Elizabeth, the Rideshare Hub, Dylan, dig 'em a lot. And I'll catch up with the rest this week. Have a good one. And I hope if you work that you can earn some money. You can at least hustle fast so you can earn some income. I'll see you soon, folks. Have a good one. Visit all the links in the description below. Bye, guys.